We're continuing on in the most valuable rookie cards. This is part 5A, speculating on Mike Trout pre and rookie cards. We break this up into two YouTubes because there's just so many cards. I won't be covering them all, but just the highlights of Mark Trout's career and the different cards that are valuable in that series. So Mike Trout is inevitably a supernatural according to Sports Illustrated, and there are numerous cover issues of Sports Illustrated with Mike Trout, as well as an ESPN magazine and Men's Health. And also, if you investigate, there are many books that have been written about Mike Trout. For someone who's only 31 years old, it's incredible to kind of view how many books have been written about this particular player. But as we move into the realm of collecting, we look to Beckett and we see that there are many, many Beckett covers that have the picture of Mike Trout in different situations. And one of the Beckett baseball covers talks about his Bowman rookie or prospect card selling for $3.93 million, the most ever paid for a trading card at the time. And you will see that there are many topics that they will cover in terms of Mike Trout. Certainly, speaking of him as the finest, and not only his hitting, but his stealing potential. But you'll also notice that there is that 2011 Topps rookie card that is featured on 5 of these covers, as I will take them away and bring them back. So a very popular card, as we'll kind of look at when we view the various rookie cards of Mike Trout. Now, a little bit of the kind of background of Mike Trout. We did this for Derek Jeter, and I think it's just interesting in terms of taking it way back. Even they have a card on his boyhood photo, which may or may not have been when he was in Little League, but then they have a series of cards, which you'll see, that when he was in high school. And as we talked about before, it just shows you how incredible it is just to make the big leagues, because very few people can really go into and start for a high school team. But those who start for the high school team, only about 0.5% will ever make the major leagues or even come up for a cup of coffee. And then in each succeeding stage, you'll see that 2 to 6% of those high school players will play in college, and 9 to 10% of college players will be drafted, and 70% of those drafted will make it into the minors, and 10% of those that make it in the minors will become rookies, and 1% of those rookies will become Hall of Famers. So we take Mike Trout's history, starting at high school and then kind of through his draft pick year in 2009. And then we look at all of the teams that he played for in the minors and ending up with his prospect card when he is basically drafted. And then we move on to his rookie cards in 2011 and also see his major league debut, which was in 2011, and his future star, meaning the things that he's accomplished up to this particular date. And as you see to the right, he was an 8-time Silver Slugger. He was Rookie of the Year, 2 times All-Star MVP, 10 times an All-Star, and 3 times the American League MVP. So a lot of credentials, and he seems like a sure inductee into the future Hall of Fame. But we'll kind of go through these in depth in terms of the cards. So we look at the draft pick where he was drafted out of high school in 2009 in the first round. But amazingly, for how much of a superstar he is, he was the 25th pick by the Anaheim Angels. And you'll see that he has several cards that kind of represent those draft pick cards. None of them in terms of mainstream base sets, but certainly starts with his rookie cards, or what we call prospect or pre-rookie cards of the time. Then we move into saying, okay, so which card is the rookie card? And we had the same complication we will with every player in terms of where do you say this is the rookie card? And so is it the 2009 draft pick or prospect card by Bowman, or is it the 2011 card of Bowman, or is it the 2011 rookie card of Topps, or is it that rookie of the year card that is with Panini, or is it this card that says 2012 rookie? Which of those cards is the official rookie card? Well, when we look at it, we find out the official rookie card is the 2011 rookie card, both of the Topps and the Bowman, and you see they have then the designation of RC rookie card. The 2009, even though it's a pre-rookie card in his draft, it has become by far the most valuable card. And then we look at the 2013, and there's several cards of him as rookie of the year is printed on the front, but his rookie of the year was 2012. That was his official rookie year, where the rookie year 2011, he played 40 games. He was brought up in July. And then as you see, even this card that says rookie sensation 212, that card actually comes out of a 2015 set. So what is this rookie? Well, for Mike Trout's official mainstream rookie card release is 2011. And that any card released prior to should be considered a pre-rookie card. So that 2009 Bowman is a pre-rookie, but it is in a main release. So that, how does that fit in? Well, it turns out that when they kind of gave the designation on the back of the cards, you will see that it is a both a initials and a number as opposed to just a number, and that means it's a pre-rookie card. So moving on, a little bit of the background of Mike Trout. He was born in 1991 in Vineland, New Jersey, and went to Melville High School in New Jersey. And so there was even a cartoon card that talks about his career highlights. You can read them here, and I'll just review them again. That he was drafted in 2009, the 25th first-round pick, played both third base and center field. In 2011, he was minor league player of the year. He's 85th best baseball America ranking at that particular time. He was a rookie in 2011, came up in July and played 40 games. Full major league debut was in 2012, and that is the year he won Rookie of the Year. 2014, 2016, 2019, he won the American League MVP and finished second in the MVP voting in 2012, 2013, 2015, and 2018. He was 10 times an All-Star, 2 times MVP All-Star in 2014 and 2015, the only player ever to be elected as the MVP of the All-Star game 2 consecutive years in a row. He was an 8-time Silver Slugger, and amazingly, he has not yet or never has gotten the Golden Glove Award, but pretty much every other award that's possible in Major League Baseball. So we go back to Trout's early years, as we talk about that he did have a card of a boyhood photo star, but these cards after this are his high school cards when for Millville High School, and you see even has a basketball card, which is kind of interesting. But this is he was a super baseball player for the Thunderbolts back in that 2008 period. Now we're going to move as he gets drafted out of high school in 2009, and we moved to the Anaheim Angels farm system, and you can see all the different teams that Trout played for. So it's amazing because he obviously is drafted in 2009 and is brought up to the majors in 2011 and played for quite a few teams as we'll go through this, and they're in all different levels from the rookie to the A and AA and AAA, as well as the A+ divisions, and you can see the leagues that these particular Anaheim Angel teams belong to. So moving first, we have the Arizona Angel Rookie League in 2009, and a lot of his draft pick cards, you'll see that they was taken while he was on this particular team. As you can see that card that's in the third from the left, it says draft pick. on the card, and talks about being a future star and a prospect and so forth. But what's interesting, there's a card that came out, and it's a 2009 hotshot, and it's confusing in terms of exactly what team he was playing for in this card. So you'll see this card again. It's assumed because it has the uniform the same as the Arizona Angels and the date that it coincides with this particular playing period. Moving on, in that same year, he plays for the Cedar Rapids Kernels in the A League, and has several cards that have been put out, and four, as you see, are the 2010 Rising alum. And interestingly enough, the third card there you have, he's still in the Angels uniform from the previous team, but all these cards represent that he is playing for the Cedar Rapids Kernels in the A League. Moving on, in 2010, he plays for the USA team, and several cards are out there in terms of has he played for this particular team. And then he moves on to the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes A+ division in 2010. You can see those cards. The card on the right may or may not be when he played for the Quakes, but the colors are similar, and it's often listed with these other cards, making the assumption that this was when he played for the Quakes. However, it could have been a much later time. The Arkansas Travelers he played for in the AA in 2011, and you can see the various cards, even the Baseball America card, Little Rock, Arkansas, are the Travelers that he played. Then moving on to the Arizona Scorpions, another AA team in 2011. He really cannot find a card. There are cards by the Scorpions. This is obviously, these two cards are not of Mike Trout. And the card to the left, which you've already shown, probably is not this, but it does list on the card it's Tempe, Arizona, but the date is 2009. Obviously played for the Scorpions in 2011, so probably very hard if there is a card out there when he played with the Arizona Scorpions. Moving on to the Salt Lake Bees, now we're talking a higher level, AAA, and about ready, because 2011 is his rookie year, and so these cards were the end of his basically minor league career. And then in 2017, you have a San Bernardino Inland Empire as well. This was because he had 4-day rehabilitation after undergoing surgery for his thumb that year. And you'll see he was there around August 11th, but he really was there for 4 days. So he does not have a card. As you can see, the card that's sometimes included with mention of the Inland Empires is this hometown hero, but it's in a different uniform. He does have the same number here, but when you look at the Inland Empire uniforms, they are much different in coloration. So probably not a card. So there's not a card really available for him that can be found on that particular stint. But there was a bobblehead, so one can collect that. And we look at Mike Trout rookie pro sport cards, and these are often promoted as the only pro rookie cards ever printed. And you can see it looks like he's on the Anaheim rookie team in terms of the coloration of the outfit and his 2008 stats. So this is very early in his career that this card is available. Moving on, now we move into that 2009 year where he's drafted in. Bowman, as usual, ahead of the game, has not only come out with a rookie card, but puts there, of course, a prospect card. It doesn't fit into a rookie card to 2011. But you see not only that signed chrome card, which is very, very valuable, but so many different parallels of that card in different colors and so forth, as well as there is a card, there are sterling cards that are also in different colorations and chrome and so forth. And we'll see these will be highly valuable, as well as a Topps Finest. And we already kind of showed other cards of prospect cards and first draft card. We also have cards in 2010 that come out that are also highly valuable. and especially the chrome and the signed ones and so forth, and different refractor colors and so forth. And these are the prospect and rookie cards of 210, because the rookie cards, again, don't come out officially until 2011. So 2009, call it the draft year, 2010, call it the prospect year, and we have a host of different cards that are basically rookie cards, and sometimes various parallels of those same cards are available. We'll see that many of these, when we look at the most valuable cards or most valuable cards of Mike Trout as a prospect or rookie, come from this particular grouping. Then we move into what are the most valuable Mike Trout rookie cards. Well, of course, so much goes into this. It's in terms of the ebb and flow of the interest of the collector, and what they're selling and so forth, because some are very, very expensive, as you will see if you just kind of look them up. And this is just kind of one rendition of the most valuable, somewhat in order. And you will see in these cards that there are several parallels of each of the cards that will have shown, and that these cards, in a sense, represent the most valuable cards. And so to help one out, we see there's various parallels, and the more refractor and the more valuable they are, as you can see here. Several different types. We can go back and look at them. And as well as you have several types we showed previously in terms of the Bowman, but you also have the elite cards, as well as you'll see coming up. This is a list of all those cards, and not necessarily the varieties, but you can find them. And these are the most valuable rookie cards that have been so far available for Mike Trout. Now, when we go into the second part 5B, we'll talk about the post-rookie era, and we'll have a lot of additional cards that are valuable and kind of compete with these early rookie and autograph cards. So you can see the variations. I've also listed those for the various cards. And as the variations become more expensive due to being refractors and the different colors of refractors and so forth, that you'll see. So Mike Trout rookie card sales, again, we have kind of gone beyond the junk card era that continued after 1994, but basically its prime was 1983, 1984. And we see during the COVID era, you will even see a higher rise in these particular cards. And you can see on the graph the rise of the 2011 Topps Update rookie card. That's just its 2011 base brand card, and it has gone up incredibly a lot, and the other card even more so. So the 2011 Bowman Chrome Mike Trout rookie card sold between $2,000 and $10,000. Quite a range, depending on, of course, the grade and in terms of the time of the sales. The record sales for Mike Trout rookie card came in 2016, when the 2016 Trout's 209 Bowman Chrome Superfractor PSA 9.5 sold for $3.93 million. 2009 cards of Mike Trout are more expensive than the rookie cards, which were 2011. So again, it talks about that complication of what's a rookie card, what's the most valuable, and so on. So if you are interested in learning additional information about the baseball card industry, the history of baseball cards, profiting and investing in baseball cards, or ideas to bring the fun back to collecting, be sure to follow us below. Feel free to view our library of YouTube videos, and please take a moment to hit the subscription button. Also, check out our eBay store, where we have available for sale many of the cards shown in these videos.